So I think probably the biggest thing is just what you believe dictates what you do. Just remembering that the thoughts that you're letting in and your beliefs that you're allowing in your own mind is what's going to make you do what you're going to do. And so just making sure you're taking control of that.
Very cool. Vic, you want to come on the inside?
Yeah, sure.
We'll get Miss Ellie. See what you're doing today.
I really liked Why Not Me when you said that. It's something that everyone struggles with. I feel like, especially when you first start out, just having the confidence that you are good enough and that you can do whatever, that other person that you admire can do as well. It'll take time, and just the why not me really stood out to me today because I feel like I resonated with that.
Awesome.
Because I just started out, and my really good friend that's a real estate agent that kind of talked me into real estate a while back, she's on the beach right now.
She's on the beach?
She's on the beach with her husband. She's like back at our favorite place. I'm like,
Why not me? That's what I'm thinking right now.
my mental thought, before the bouncer had to like push that out, is that it's not my time yet,
Right.
but that will be. And so whenever you said why not me, I was like, yes, like why not me? Like
As a
that
new
will be
agent,
me.
you're laying your foundation right now. You're building your
Exactly.
business.
Like you have to build the railroad before the train track can come. So
Awesome.
why not me?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sir?
So for me, it was the overthinking, because I'm a big overthinker. I don't know, I guess I like to be in my head.
Sure.
But when you said it, it's fear that really dictates your overthinking, it really made sense to me, so.
Awesome. And when you say I know these two, when you say your name for the camera, that way we can get your name correct?
Nabi Ernest,
Will you spell it for him?
Nabiy.
Awesome. Thanks, brother. Ma'am, how about you?
I'm piggybacking off of what he said. I'm Alita Moore, one of the closers downstairs with Independent
Oh, cool.
Title.
Okay.
So nice
Awesome.
to meet
Nice to
you
meet
all.
you.
And I've got a guy at home that constantly says there's 30% of your thinking that's just negative and it constantly holds you back. And then there's 70% of your thinking that really works to move you toward the next level. He says, but you spend so much time in this 30% box.
So true. We all do. We all do.
So I stopped cooking for him. But then today, to see that overthinking does come from a place of fear, it's really food for my brain, because I thought I was making sure nothing went wrong. I'm a planner, I'm a preparer, but there is a sense of fear that sometimes you just have to step into it and walk into it and let the chips fall where they may. And that's a struggle for me. But being here today and having it at the forefront of my thoughts, I'm going to actively work toward improving that.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. Len, how about you, brother?
So for me, it was, the take action part. Don't be afraid to fail. So for me, I've always had that mindset of like, I can't step out of this box because if I do that, there's a potential I'm going to fail. And I don't like failure, and I'm like, I cannot do that. Growing up, we rented a house for 13 years. We didn't have all the fun stuff that everybody else had because both my parents were poor and my dad passed away. So then I only had my mom, so it was a very limited income. And so I stayed comfortable, but then I started trying to push myself because I was like, I'm not going to be like that. I want to elevate my family to the next level. But then there's always that fear, like, if I do this, I'm going to fail and that's going to hurt my family. I can't do that. So, taking that action and actually just not being afraid, because I'll fail, I'll learn, and I can grow from that.
So good.
That's really good.
What about you, brother?
Initially I was going to say take action. I think that was, for me, I like to plan. It's not fear of failure, it's just I have to have it perfect.
Sure.
So that was more important. But the true nugget that I never thought crossed my mind was what you said about your thoughts coming from a spiritual side. That never crossed my mind. So that's something definitely going to dwell on. Think about
Chew on
more.
that, right?
Yeah. So that's news to me, that the spiritual realm controls your thoughts. So
That's awesome.
that's my nugget.
That's cool. And do you mind saying?
Oh yeah, Dewey Liu. I'm a realtor with JP and Associates.
And how do you spell your first name?
DUY, and then Liu is LUU.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, man. Like I said, I love doing this.